basketball fans, to a very special Veterans Day edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. It's Athens and the home team. A look at this. Starting group for Athens. We've got Yurtsevin and Slukas in at the point guard position. Back to Hernan Gomez. Pass to Yurtsevin. 5 to shoot. Here's Slukas. That 3 off the mark. Launches a 3. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
De Silva with the bucket.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Now Athens with it. It's a 3-point game. And he jams it with authority.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike.
Yeah, I agree with you. That's what it looked like to me. I mean, he was way up there.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. From deep. And it's Osman with the rebound. Got a piece of it. One-on-one fast break. From the arc. That shot off the mark. Hernan Gomez with the ball. Pass to Yurtsevin. Here's Osman. From deep three-point land. That one doesn't go.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range. Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Here's Slukas. Banked in off the glass.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. There's a screen. Launches from deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range. He has 6.
And you know, he's going to continue to bury those if that's how they're going to deal him.
2 minutes remaining.
Hernan Gomez passes to Slukas. Puts up a 3. The shot comes out. There's a minute 47 left in the first quarter. The quick look, no good that time. And here is Hernan Gomez. Still yet to score. Quick shot there, and it's off target. And they're on the break. Giffey. No good from outside. And here is Athens now. Trailing by 2. Out to the right wing. 1:15 left in the first quarter of the game. There's the pick. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's good from long range.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Fires the 3. Connects from three-point range. And here is Athens now. Slukas passes to Hernan Gomez. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Osman. Lets it go from deep. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. It's 2-on-1. Giffey. It's in the bucket for his 4th field goal, shooting at a 4 of 9 clip.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
The 3 ball, and he's good on the 3 ball. He's got 8.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Good on the 3-point shot.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Up by 5. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your 3-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
Taking a look at Athens. Back to Brown. Fires for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Number 44.
Boy, a big man with great touch from deep. Always a valuable commodity in today's game.
But Trey gets the 3-pointer to fall.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been 3s? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the 3-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
The 3 carries it from 3-point range.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Now here's Brown. Athens moving the ball around. There's a good screen. The 3. They get it back. It's Brown on the wing. Buries the long-range jumper. Brown's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Defended by none. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Their 3rd 3-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Number 22.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Athens shooting their first free throw of the night. And the free throw, no good. He's covered by Brown. To the middle. Stolen. Nunn looking around. Petro trains the 3-pointer.
You know, even though he's not a lights-out shooter from deep, the defense still has to be more aggressive there.
He's covered by Brown. Comes up empty down low.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
To the wing right side. Now, here's Nunn. He's tightly guarded. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Brown. 3-pointer. And here's Nunn. They shoot again.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Out to the right wing. And another shot. Booker pulls it in. Pushing it up. There's the triple. Hits it from 3-point range. He's got 12.
Hey, it's clear and obvious why they're winning. Fantastic shooting from deep.
Brown kicks to Nunn. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Athens trails by 3. 1:06 left to play here in the half. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Andreas.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
For Athens, they've started out 0 of 1 from the line, missing their only other attempt early. Cuts off the pass. Unhindered, going all the way. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Out left to the wing to stop the run. Cans it from downtown.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Driving to the basket.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And Brown drops them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Giffey, he's covered by Brown. Shoots the 3. To the wing on the left. Giffey bangs home the trifecta. 18 points for him.
And great job from beyond the arc this quarter. They are now shooting the 3 at almost 60% for the game.
Gets it to go. That one good from none.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Giffey. No good on the last second attempt there. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
Welcome, one and all. You take a look at the home team, a tall order for them in this one. Looking to steal a win from a very good team. On paper, it's a tough hit.
Facing good shooters, you have to extend your defense early in the clock. Let those guys drain a few and get into rhythm. You're toast with the butter.
And that's a halftime wrap.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Lucas passes to Hernan Gomez. Off target with his 3.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
And for Athens, we've got Yurtsevin, and it's Osman in at the 4. Lucas passes to Osman. Takes the 3. Traps in the tray. Osman's got the lead up to 3 now for Athens.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Launches it. The offensive rebound. From past the arc. It's hauled in by Athens. Here's Lucas. From outside, off the mark.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Giffey sinks the three-pointer. 1 point in the game.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Da Silva's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Stripped away. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Now, here is Hernan Gomez. Still without a basket. They set the screen. They get it back to the right side. Drills the three-pointer.
Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half.
2 minutes.
Here's Lucas. For 3. Here's Yurtsevin. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
There's the steal. 1:32 left in the third quarter. Da Silva with the rebound. A tight game here in Utah. Giffey. His three-pointers off the mark.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
That gives them the lead. Osman's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Athens. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
50 seconds left here in the third quarter. Snatched up.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Lets the 3 fly. He can't get it to go.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
From outside the arc. Kept alive. They set the pick. Giffey. Shot is good off the back rim and in. He's got 23.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Osman kicks to Yurtsevin. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. From downtown, it's hauled in by Athens. And for Athens, now none. And there's the drive, and he goes in for the dunk.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But, Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
Trains it from beyond the arc.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Now Athens with it. They lead by 1. Brown with it, now guarded by Booker. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Here we go, one-on-one. Fires the three. No love that time with that miss. He is now 6 for 9. Now here's Nunn. He's covered closely, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Nunn. They've been hanging in there.
And a chance here to jump on top.
This one for 3.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. To take the lead. It's hauled in by Athens. Brown outside. Athens with another miss. He's covered by Brown. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. And the 3-ball is good.
Once again, he's able to knock down the long-range jumper. He's on automatic. Just a brilliant game.
Back to Nunn. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. And Athens leads by 1.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
He takes it in. Right wing. Shot clock at 6. Beyond the arc. Can't get it to go. His 5th miss and 10 shots from the floor. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. 4-on-3 break.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Lead pass was put in just the right spot. And now a 3-point Athens lead. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers with the hustle stats for Athens.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Here's the 3. Drills it from outside.
And anytime you're on the road and you can answer with the 3 right back and take the lead, that is what we call being beyond clutch.
Big time shot right there, fellas. In a big moment, and this game definitely worth the price of admission.
Fires from deep. Booker pulls it in.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to ease up off the 3.
Knocks down the 3-ball. Sounds like a rock concert in here.
And guys, that was the bucket they have been waiting for.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that gives them the lead.
And how about the composure there at the line? A ton of pressure on those free throws, and he knocks them both in.
There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
We've got 22 seconds left in the game. A putback, got it!
And they still have a foul to give at this point. Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
You don't want to force it, though. Still need to get a quality look.
There's Lucas. Count it! And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer. And we are headed to overtime. A do-or-die defensive stop. And they come up big. And regulation now complete. We will... Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one.
Here we go.
Pass to none. Papa Petro. Off target from outside. And for Athens. Hits the three-point bomb. 33 points for him.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Lucas passes to none. Takes a three. He scores his sixth bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
And a cold-blooded triple to calm this crowd down after what looked like a huge three at the other end.
Yeah, he told them simply, pump the brakes now, pump the brakes. We're not going anywhere. What a ball game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, fire three of your own. Boom.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. Two hands and down.
Pocket six. Picked off in midair. To take the lead. Can't get the layup.
Seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
Overtime in full swing here. 2 minutes off the clock. To the left wing. Pocket four. For the three. Knocks down the three.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Defended by none. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
Number 22, second personal foul, first team foul. Coming off the floor for your home team, number 1, Oscar Da Silva.
Now Athens with it. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Athens needs to get a shot off. Three-pointer. That shot missing. What do you think we're going to see here?
I don't know if they should actually look for the three here. That's a bit greedy. I'd take a good look, even if it's a two-point basket. Take the high percentage shot.
Timeout, timeout.
And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
I don't know if they should actually look for the three here. That's a bit greedy. I'd take a good look, even if it's a two-point basket. Take the high percentage shot.
Down it goes at the buzzer. Couldn't get any better than that.
Phenomenal finish. A three at the horn. Are you kidding me?
Welcome, folks, and what better way to celebrate the end of the week? Friday night basketball on 2K Sports. Hi, folks. Brian Anderson here, alongside two fantastic analysts, Grant Hill and Brent Barry at the table, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. There's a screen. This one for three. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Shot's good by Saturansky.
With defense that soft, you have to take them to task.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Hernan Gomez sets a screen. Puts up a deep three. Drops in the three.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
About a minute played here so far in the first. Jacks up a three. There's the triple. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
That's a heads-up play right there. Reads the floor, distributes accordingly.
Hernan Gomez sets a screen. The open shot by Parker. And the baseline jumper, no good.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Now here's Saturansky. Ooh, ripped away. And here they come. Covered by Saturansky. They get it back. Over to the wing. Launches a three. On target from range.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. Parker outside. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. First quarter of ball. Almost 2.5 minutes in. They grab their own miss. From outside the arc. He's off on that one. Drains the triple.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Here's the three. Hits the three-pointer. 12 points for him.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
No good from outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first 2 minutes.
The three. The three is up. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
A minute 37 left now in the first quarter. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Pass to De Silva. Fires the three. Dives for it. Offensive board. Hits the trifecta.
And a big part of their offensive success right now is the ability to create second chance opportunities.
Here's Parker. And good. Coming on the assist by Saturansky.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Fires from way outside. Fires for three. Knocks down the long J. 21 points in the game.
It's impossible to win when you give up second and third chances to score.
Parker outside. Launches it. Gets the three to fall.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line.
Whoa! Wow!
That did not just
kidding
happen.
me?
That just happened.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Hernan Gomez sets a screen. Hernan Gomez sets a screen. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And there's the screen. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Leading by 4. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
It's pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Working the offensive glass that sometimes comes from predictable shots from your offense, and they've been opportunistic here. The D is there, but not present enough. And you can't just be there. You gotta disrupt and get in the face of the shooter.
He buries it from three.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Wide open look. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. 5 points in the game. from deep. The shot, no good.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Buries it from 3.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter, much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
From the arc. They get it again. Booker. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score. Pass to Fall to the inside. Kicks it out to Anderson. Six to shoot. Takes the 3. First shot won't go. Second quarter play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Drills it from deep.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Lets a 3 fly. Can't get it. Now 3 of 4. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. It's been a devastating night for them. Nothing has come easy, Grant.
Nothing indeed. Even when they've tried to make adjustments, it just hasn't worked.
Connects from downtown. He's got 9.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Fires from the wing. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Fires the 3. And he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game. And they're running. It's tipped.
Home team ball.
And there's 1:45 left in the first half of this game. Oh, got that one up quick.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
They need this. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, he dialed that one up from long distance.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
No good with the triple. Fires from deep. Can't get it to go. His second miss in 6 tries. Off target from outside.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
The 3 sinks the tray.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Takes a 3. Anderson pulls it down. And he's all alone. The finish. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Got it off in time. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer.
Whoa! You heave to beat the buzzer.
Woo. That's an incredible shot there. Just let it fly, take a chance, and somehow that one goes in.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Delivering the blowout. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Hey, everybody, it's halftime.
They've got to run shooters off that line. Just hoping they miss is not working.
It's just a question every team faces, Shaq.
And moving on. And that is going to do.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. They swipe it. Here we go. Fires in the triple. He's got 6.
Well, look, I mean, great anticipation on one end leads to points on the other.
The defense producing easy looks. It just helps you conserve some energy for late in the game.
For 3. Can't get it to drop. Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
And here's Sadaransky. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Beyond the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. Sadaransky's got 5 points.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. Back to Sadaransky. Sends it home from three-point land.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4, and looking good doing it.
They set the pick. The 3 ball. Pure from three-point range. 30 points in the game.
And how aggressive has he been on the offensive end? Over half the team's points have been his.
Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. Three-pointer. And Parker pulls it down. Parker's got 4 rebounds now. Hernan Gomez in the high post. And he dunks it down.
The young Spaniard, Hernan Gomez, a good finisher around the basket.
To the wing on the left. The offensive rebound. Three-pointer. Gets the 3 ball to go.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Two minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Down low. We've got 1:55 left to play in the third quarter here. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the pump fake. Now here's Sadaransky. Tight defense on him. Parker outside. Money from the wing. Parker's got 7.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
But we've been watching him hold court out of the arc. Just an unforgettable performance tonight.
Let's go with a 3. Can't hit that one. From deep three-point land. From behind the arc. A deep 3. Doesn't go for him.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Sinks it from distance. Parker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
On the break. The three is up. And his fifth basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play. Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
And the three-pointer goes. 9 points in the game.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Up by 16. And we're coming right back. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Four, 3. Nope, 4 for 7 now. From deep. From deep three-point range. That one is off.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
And they've won the battle on the board so far, and the scoreboard reflects that.
Yeah, not just about stopping the offense in the scouting report. It's about knowing where to be when those shots are going to be missed. And they're doing a nice job on the rebounding.
Outside, Anderson. From downtown. The shot comes out. No good on the triple. Few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played. He was all alone on that one.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Pass to Booker. Puts up a 3. He can't get that one to fall. Here's Vesely. The wide open shot is on the money.
Assist goes to Fall.
And a chance to add to the lead here.
Yeah, BA, they should really stick with what they've been doing.
Booker for 3. Counted from distance. Booker's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
An excellent job of taking what the defense is giving.
Lets it go from deep. The putback controls the rebound and the putback.
Yeah, they're holding on to the lead, but they haven't been as aggressive on the offensive boards this half. Kind of interesting.
Ooh, they pick off the pass. The long distance 3 is buried.
Well, if he's hitting shots from there, he becomes so much more dangerous.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Offensive rebound. From deep three-point land. Kept alive. There's the 3. That shot off. Jacks up a 3. He drops it from range.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Here's the 3. Nails it from 3.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Beyond the arc. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
And the NBA moving to a two-day draft. Your thoughts on the change, Grant?
You know, B.A., a lot of pro sports are shifting to multi-day drafts. And the NBA draft can be long if done all in one evening. So maybe a good choice to break it up.
Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Fall. Booker's gone, just 1 for 4 so far. 51 seconds left in the final quarter. Launches it from deep. That shot, no good. Fires away from way outside. The shot misses. Three-pointer. No luck on that one. Fires from way outside. And they'll get another chance. Second chance shot. Fires away from way outside. That shot is off. And so they get the victory here at home. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge. we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. With two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Pass to Parker. Puts it up from the high post. Connects. The jumper drops.
This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Hernan Gomez with it. Osman on the wing. The three. Satoransky pulls it in. Inside. Clock at 4. To the paint. Here's Hernan Gomez. Banked it in off the glass.
That's one thing about Willie. He has no trouble being aggressive, particularly when operating close.
Fires the three. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Wing shot on the way. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact. Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
Lots of room. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
I tell you have to have a nose for the ball. Picking up points on the offensive glass, that is the relentlessness Willie is known for.
Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Shot clock at 6. No good on the shot. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Osman, no good.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Hernan Gomez sets a screen. Satoransky right side. Here's Parker. Knocks down the triple. Parker's got 5 points.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And here's Satoransky. Puts up a deep three. They get it back. Pass to Parker. Knocks it down from distance.
And I'm just impressed with their effort here early. They've hit the offensive glass so hard.
Now here's your 7. To end the run. And he takes it up and lays it in. Give him 8.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Satoransky left side. Releases from the wing and drills it.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
You're 7, a screen on Parker. Osman, no good.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Parker, the screen. 36 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From the arc. It's hauled in by Athens. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Satoransky outside. Hernan Gomez sets a screen. He got it up. And that's not going to go. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Up 8. And the second quarter is on it. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
Right side, Nunn. Launches a three. Anderson pulls it down. Here's Vesely, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Here's Brown. There's the drive. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
That was just great work to battle through contact and will in the shot.
Athens shooting their first foul shot of the game. Knocks down the triple.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Athens trails by 10. Anderson covers. Back to Nunn. Fires the three, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Nunn defends. Back to Anderson. Six on the shot clock. Here's Vesely. 11 feet out. Uses the glass to drop it in.
Assist from Anderson.
Now here's Brown. Nunn with it. Guarded now by Anderson. Three-pointer. And again, it's Athens with a three.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively. And their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
The three. Here's Vesely. To the left side wing. Clock at 6. Pass to Fall. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. None, no good.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Here's Fall. Outside, Anderson. To the middle. And there's a pick. Here's Vesely. Hauled in by Brown.
Got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
From deep three-point land. The shot won't fall. 3 on 3. .146 left in the first half. And there's the lob. Picked it out of midair. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Offline with a three. Anderson against Brown. Outside, Anderson. Let's go with a three. It's hauled in by Athens. It's Brown on the wing. Anderson covers. Outside Nunn. Launches it. Knocks down the long J. Nunn's got 6.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
There's a screen. Pass to Fall. The shake. Rips it home off a terrific move.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Five to shoot. And here's Brown for three. Doesn't go that time. So we conclude the first half. Leading by 8. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
I've got a good idea who I want to see make the cut. So far, these results are close, but I know what I'm thinking. It's right there, Shaq.
And now taking a look at that first half action, it was a less than ideal start for Athens.
To me,
and that is going to do it for...
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. And so it's Athens with it, trailing by 8. Pass to your 7. Hernan Gomez on the wing for 3. Fires in the triple. He's got 11.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Hernan Gomez with it. Gets an open look and hits it. Hernan Gomez has got 6.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Here's Osman. Pass to your 7. From deep three-point range. Satoransky pulls it in. Satoransky's got 4 rebounds now.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
Parker the screen. Satoransky left side. Shoots. And he connects with a jumper. Satoransky's gotten his second bucket of the game. Athens trails by 9. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Sinks it from distance.
And what an impact he's making from beyond the arc. A big three-pointer to narrow this lead.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And when this guy is aggressive offensively, Willie can make things happen. He'll go to the free throw line.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
On offense, here is Athens. 8-point game. Pass to Hernan Gomez. There's the triple. And Parker pulls it down. Here's the break from deep. The shot off that time. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Osman from deep. launches it from deep. And Parker pulls it down.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Parker the screen. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Nails it from beyond the arc. 6 points for him.
Can't give those openings defensively. He'll just keep exploiting them.
Here's Hernan Gomez, and he lays it up and in.
Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
There's 1:40 left in the third. Hernan Gomez sets a screen.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Six on the shot clock. To the inside. Parker, no good.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
He drops it from range.
Such a reliable threat from range. You think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Here's Satoransky. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Satoransky's got 5 points now in the quarter.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Lets it fly. Hernan Gomez with a rebound. Athens trails by 9. Pass to Osman from outside the arc. Hernan Gomez with a rebound. Hernan Gomez has got his 4th rebound in this one. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Hernan Gomez sets a screen. Into the lane. The 3 ball. That one no good. Stolen. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Hernan Gomez has got 10.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. They're up by 11. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They set the pick. Good on the jump shot. Here's Nunn. Now Brown. 2 points. That one goes.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Nunn defends. Left side Anderson from behind the arc. Here's Vesely. And there's a 3-second violation. On Saturday, then on Tuesday.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
Brown in the high post. 4-3. It's hauled in by Fall.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Here's Vesely. It's good from the top of the key. And Brown has got the ball here for Athens. Trailing by 13. Pass to Nunn. Shot clock at 6. Misses the 3.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
And Athens making a change here.
Kostas Sloukas.
Nunn defends. From outside, off the mark.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Cuts off the pass. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Five on the clock. Puts up a deep three. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Athens trails by 16. Fires for three. Drills it from deep.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
A deep three. And stolen by Nunn. .146 left in the game. Buries it from three. Give him 20.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
6 to shoot. Nunn defends. Fires from way outside. It's hauled in by Athens.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
And funny thing is, if that doesn't get you benched, I have no idea what would.
A minute 4 left to play in the fourth quarter. Nunn defends. Here's Vesely from downtown. Not going to go that time. .34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Back to Nunn. Clock at 6. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Every trip up the floor gets more and more important.
Yes, indeed. They badly want to stop the bleeding here.
Fires away from way. Did he?
Oh, he did it!
My! He did!
Gotta love his confidence taking that one.
Wow! The visiting club takes the win on the road. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong...
Welcome to this Thursday night in the NBA, right here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sidelines. It'll be the visiting team and Athens. Now the starting group for the visitors.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
There's Lucas, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Giffey, a three-pointer is right on target. He's got 6.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Osman. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Over to the wing. Pass to De Silva. 4 on the clock. Going inside, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
From De Silva.
There's the 3. Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field. Jacks up a 3. No good that time. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Takes a 3. Yurtsevin with the rebound. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Right wing. There's Lucas. And a miss there on the triple. Giffey. And the 3 off target.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in.
Away team foul. De Silva. First personal foul. First team foul. 2 minutes remaining in the first 2 minutes.
There's Lucas. Can't tie it up as that one misses. A minute 50 left to play in the first. Good on the triple.
3 points.
If you give a shooter of his skill an opening like this, he's going to take it every time.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. 5 points in the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Here's Osman and the powerful one-handed slam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
He's all alone. Shoots the three. Nailed from three-point land.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Fires for three. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
Pass to De Silva. Six to shoot. Inside. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Athens ball. Substitution on the court.
And here is Athens now. 11-point game. To the right side. Sinks the triple.
Number 26.
It could go. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Up by 8. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out the gate.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Out to the wing. Launches it. Buries the long-range jumper.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
And for Athens. Athens moving the ball around. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Athens shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
26. Taking 2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time. He's covered by Brown. It's good from long range.
Proving once again, he is one of the best shooters in the league.
Pass to Nunn. Here's the three. Out to the right wing. To the wing right side. The kick out to Brown. Shot clock at 5. From outside the arc. Athens with another miss. And here they come. Latre knocks down the 3 ball.
Number 13.
He's got 6.
The defense a step slow. You can see the results.
3-pointer. Drops in the tray.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
To the inside. Kicks it out to Booker. For 3. He's covered by Brown. The 3 ball. Nunn grabs the board. Athens trails by 10. From downtown, that shot is no good. And he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Pass to Booker. Down low. Defended by Nunn. Lets the 3 fly. Buries it from 3-point range.
They've given up a lot of 3-pointers here today.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, the last few years we saw teams giving up bounties worth of draft picks and trades for star players, but with teams now possessing more roster spots to develop prospects, and about 3/4 of the tradable picks hoarded by just 1/3 of the NBA's teams, we may not see so many picks given up moving forward. Kevin?
You're exactly right, David. Something certainly to keep an eye on.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
A minute 42 left in the second quarter. Brown inside the line. Athens with another miss.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
The three. It's hauled in by Athens.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Drives to the hoop.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. There's the triple. It's stolen by Brown. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Papa Petro cans it from downtown.
There was a time you could get yelled at for taking a three like that, but now it's a great decision, and it paid off.
Booker is screen on Brown. Nailed from three-point land. 12 points for him.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. From deep, and right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire. Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Hits the three-point bomb.
Yeah, such a sweet three-point stroke there. And it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
And that does it for the first half of play. Leading by 14. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Third shot, please direct.
You can do everything else, but if you don't take care of the boards, you're, well, you know what I'm going to say.
Your goose is cooked and changing it. And that's all for us.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Athens trails by 14. We've got Yurtseven, and it's Hernan Gomez in at the 3 spot. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
A little shot fake there, got the D out of position.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Lucas passes to Hernan Gomez. Beyond the arc. De Silva with the rebound.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Three-pointer. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
From past the arc, drains the three-pointer. Osman's got 5 points so far.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Giffey misses the 3. Athens trails by 16. And now Athens on the break. And that one is hammered home.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution. Running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Giffey bangs home the trifecta. 12 points for him.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Lucas passes to Osman. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Giffey. Pass to De Silva for the three. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
There's Lucas. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Lets it go with the 3. Offensive rebound. Giffey. De Silva. Six on the shot clock. They get the rebound. The 3. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
A little disorganized that time, and the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Yeah, when you're not locked in on defense, they will make you pay with an easy finish there.
Puts up a 3. Yurtsevin with the rebound. Yurtsevin's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Got that bucket in no time at all. 8 points for him.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Giffey. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
And he's on his way to putting up a big 3-point total.
And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
They set the pick. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Athens trails by 17. This one for 3. The shot, no good. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Athens. From the arc. Athens moving the ball around. Yurtsevin kicks to Hernan Gomez. And it's Osman missing. Osman's gone 1 of 5 from deep. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Can't hit the corner 3. There's Lucas. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Costas Sliukas.
There's the screen. Giffey. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And here at the end of the 3rd quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. They lead by 14. And time to step aside quickly.
Come on, fans.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Fires the 3. That's not going to go for him. It's his 6th miss. He's 5 for 11. Athens trails by 14. Here's Nunn. And it's off from 3-point range. Nunn's got 1 3-pointer tonight in 4 tries. Got that one up quick.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
On Friday, then on Monday. He's covered by Brown. From deep 3-point land. From beyond the arc and then some.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
And we've played through about a minute here in the 4th. Well, a lot of former NBA players have a hard time, RJ, giving credit to current NBA stars. Why do you think that is?
I think so quickly we don't hold next generation to the same standard as prior generations. I don't get into all of that stuff about who is better and who is greater. I just focus on the growth of the game.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
13.
RJ, you had a chance to ref a summer league game this past year, so you get a little bit of a feel for what these guys go through.
Being a referee is by far the hardest job in professional sports. To try and keep up with the amount of plays, the amount of possessions, I do not envy their job.
Fader on the way, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Lets it go from deep. The steal, one-on-one here. Takes the 3. And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's the screen. Launches a 3. Trains it from beyond the arc.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Athens trails by 20. Here's Nunn, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Booker outside. A three-pointer, no good.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
And the 3 ball is good. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. There's the 3. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Lays it up off the glass.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
Fires the 3. They grab their own miss. Athens trails by 16. There's Lucas. There's the 3. Score the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 mates.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. It's intercepted. Over to the left wing. Defended by Nunn. And he's good on the 3 ball. He's got 21.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for
Yes! Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. A quick shot there, and it's off target.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
From deep. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. 46 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. 3-pointer. Fails to score here. He has made 5 of 12 to this point. Fires from way outside. It's hauled in by Athens. From deep 3-point territory. No good that time. From deep 3-point land. That one doesn't drop.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
For the 3. The visiting club takes the win on the road. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
And now, 2K Sports brings you Thursday night in the NBA. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Pass to De Silva. Takes a three, and he buries his first look.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
De Silva with the rebound. Puts up a three. Jump shot is good. He's got 5. Now Parker. And we're about a minute into the first. That three's off the mark. Three-pointer off the mark. He takes it in, and Parker throws it down.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. Parker outside. Hernan Gomez sets a screen. Parker, and that's good. Parker's got 5.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
It's stolen away. And they're on the run. Satoransky outside. Now here's Hernan Gomez. Parker right side. Pass to Satoransky. Shot clock at 6. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And they're pushing it up.
I have to admit, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
No problem for me with that call. He was still sliding right there.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Hits a three-pointer.
He's never going to pass up that shot. The defense giving him way too much room.
Intercepted. Here's De Silva. Sinks the tray.
And excellent perimeter offense so far. Their shooters are clearly in a great rhythm.
It really makes them a hard team to guard because they space you out so well.
Now here's Parker. He's got 5. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Covered by Satoransky.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Parker. Hernan Gomez. The pass to Parker. Satoransky outside. Back to Parker. Just 5 on the clock. Takes the 3. De Silva with the rebound.
Well, I think that was clearly a 4. He's a little anxious. Too much in a hurry right there.
On the break. Hernan Gomez sets a screen. And from 16 feet away, he cans it.
Nice job to recognize the lack of D in that medium range area.
Lets the 3 fly. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
Oh, he's really showing off now. The threes keep falling with no signs of slowing down.
Parker, and Parker throws it down.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
And they're on the break. Pass to Hernan Gomez. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the runs.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
12 consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Back to Satoransky. Shot clock at 5. Hernan Gomez sets a screen. Lets it fly. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. Oh, deflected. Here's Parker. Oh, at the buzzer! Wow!
I didn't think he was going to get it off in time. Oh, wow.
I agree. And to have the composure to lock in and get off a shot he feels confident about, that's good work.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Up by 3. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Drops in the 3.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. They're hanging back and getting picked apart.
The 3 is up. The shot that time not on target. Here's the break. The 3 is up. There's a screen. This one for 3. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. And here's the fast break. Here's Anderson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nails it from 3. 6 points for him.
They are definitely shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
Pass to Booker. And it's off from 3-point range.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Outside, Anderson. Here's Vesely. Fires from deep. And his first miss of the night. Now 2 of 3. From behind the arc. On target from range.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Offensive rebound. From beyond the arc and then some.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Here's the pick. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's the 3. The shot no good.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Fires for 3. He buries it from 3. 9 points in the game.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
There's 1:12 left in the second period. Kicks it out to Anderson. Connects from downtown. Anderson's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
No good on the 3. The 3, bearing his second of 3 attempts. Anderson's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Will it go? Sends it home from 3-point land.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
.24 seconds left to play in the second quarter. 5 on the clock. The 3-pointer off the mark.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here. Great activity level on the boards. Impressive. Wow.
Got it up. And so it's tied as we head to halftime. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
34. You know what time it is.
Did you miss us? Stupid question.
Well, I think for the home team, they're a middle-of-the-pack team. Sure, they'll get some wins, but I don't know how much more beyond that.
Seems like they're missing a key piece or two.
In a game this close, you want to attack the paint. Get yourself some easy looks. Get to the line, man. Get to the line.
Yeah, they be.
And that'll do it for us.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Gets the 3 ball to go. He's got 14. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Jacks up a 3. Parker, no good. And here's the fast break. They set a pick. Shot from the wing. Hernan Gomez with a rebound. Hernan Gomez has got 4 rebounds in the game. Shot on the wing. Yep, count it.
Number 8.
And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Satoransky outside. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Satoransky outside. That shot's good by Parker. Parker's got 12 points.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Drains the triple.
3 points.
Well, we got a close game here in Cleveland. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Here's Hernan Gomez. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. From deep. And the 3-pointer goes.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
3-pointer. They get the rebound. Satoransky. The 3 is up. Parker, and that's good. Parker's got 5 points now this quarter.
The name of the game isn't scoring, it's scoring efficiency.
And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. Hey, from beyond the arc, hits the trifecta. Hernan Gomez has got his second basket on the night.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Lets it go from deep. And Parker pulls it down. 1:49 left in the third quarter. Now here's Hernan Gomez. He's closely guarded. Pure from 3-point range. Give him 20.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And here comes the break. For 3. Counted from distance. He's got 12.
I just love the ball movement.
Launches a 3. No good that time.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. From downtown, gets the 3 to fall.
He's one of the guys they don't mind taking the 3 in transition when he's that open. He's lethal out there.
Fires from way outside. Hernan Gomez with a rebound. Hernan Gomez has got 5 rebounds in the game. Satoransky outside. The 3 is up. He can't get it to go.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
And Parker pulls it down.
The defensive breakdown gives him a wide open look, but he can't take advantage.
No coverage that time. 5 ticks left in the third quarter. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And the first one at the line is good. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Taking 2 shots.
Good on both. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Up. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. It's zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Misses the deep three-point attempt.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And he gets it to go. The visitors with the ball. 3-point lead. There's the 3. It's not going to go for him. To tie it up. Six on the shot clock. They set the screen. This one for 3. The shot no good. Back to Booker. Lets the 3 fly. It doesn't go for him.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
Paul, time again.
Boy, you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
Takes the 3. Drops in the 3.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
3-pointer. Pure from 3-point range.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And a miss there on the triple. If they score here, they're back in front.
And they've been waiting to retake this lead for a bit.
They set a pick. Outside, Anderson. To take the lead. They get it again. Puts up a 3. He buries it from 3.
He's been so effective down the stretch, capitalizing on all his opportunities.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Oh, lots of drama in this game so far.
I'll tell you what, I wouldn't be surprised if it comes down to the final buzzer.
From deep 3-point land. Sinks it. What range from downtown. And neither side able to take control of this game.
Yeah, at this rate, it's going to come down to a photo finish.
Has to fall. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Checking in for the away team.
We've got 1:48 left to play in the fourth quarter. Fourth 3. Unable to get that one. They set the pick. Counted from distance. The visitors with the ball. 1:16 left to play in the fourth. And the 3-pointer goes.
And that deflates the crowd in an instant. Way to take back the momentum.
More and more intense as we go back and forth in this game. Let's see if they can get the crowd back into it now.
Fires the three. And Booker pulls it down.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
All sorts of time. Count it!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
35 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. There's the triple. And no good. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Anderson covers. Just 5 on the clock. There's a screen. Fires the three. Sinks the tray.
3 points.
And so the road team gets the W in this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to...
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. It's Athens facing the home team. A look at the starting group for Athens. We've got Yurtsevin, and it's Hernan Gomez in at the 3.
Nice effort taking the early lead. Here we go.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
Pass to Osman. Just 5 on the clock. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Uncovered. And good that time.
Number 8.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Yurtsevin with it. Good work there as it goes.
Assistant, Chetty Osman.
Screen by Parker. Pass to Satoransky. And here's Hernan Gomez outside. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Here's Osman. Here's Slukas. Off target from three-point range. Fast break. Here we go. Offensive rebound. Satoransky against Hernan Gomez. Screen by Parker. No good on the triple. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Home team ball.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Satoransky in the corner. Parker, a screen on Hernan Gomez. Satoransky gets the bucket.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Wasted no time on that one.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the 3-point line. I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Satoransky trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Athens trails by 3. 1:57 left here in the opening quarter. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now, here's Satoransky.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Now Athens with it. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Parker against Hernan Gomez. Parker surveying the floor. And the dunk by Parker.
How about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. 5 points in the game.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Screen by Parker. 46 seconds left in the first quarter. Really left alone that time.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Now here's Satoransky. He's guarded closely. Parker sets the screen for Satoransky. 5 on the clock. The three. Yurtsevin with the rebound. This one for 3. Good on the triple. Gets it off. The shot. No good. First quarter wrapping up here, and Clark, it's a tie ball game. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out the gate.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
They've got Anderson, and it's Abrinas in at the 2 guard. And for Athens, releases. And that one, no good to start him off on the night. And here is Athens now. Now, Nunn from the wing. Fall with the rebound. Here's Vesely from 16 feet away. He cans it. Vesely's got his first points of the game.
Yeah, this is what you love about him, the confidence on that mid-range.
That's a staple of his offensive attack, and proving once again he can do some damage from that area.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Athens.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Pass to Brown. Six to shoot. A three-pointer off the mark. Here's Laprovitola, defended by Nunn. Vesely inside. Brown on him. And a slam dunk by Vesely.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's Laprovitola. Hits it from three-point range. Provitola's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Athens. Trailing by 2. It's hauled in by Laprovitola. And Anderson kicks to Vesely. Pass to Abrinas. The putback. Stayed with it, but they couldn't get it to fall. Brown outside. Out to the right wing. .146 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Nunn. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Nunn's got 5 points in the quarter. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Abrinas with the bucket.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Chalk up 2 there. Brown's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter, much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
To the wing right side. Anderson wide open. A three-pointer is right on target.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
Right wing. Fires for 3. It's tipped. And so it looks like Athens will retain possession here.
Substitution on the court.
46 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Nunn. No good on the 3.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Screened by Parker. It's deflected. Over to the wing. Papapetro. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Clock at 6. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
And so it's tied as we head to halftime. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Please direct your attention to center court and get.
And that's a halftime wrap.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Pass to Osman. To the left side wing. With the drive, Yurtsevin finds Hernan Gomez. To the right side. Athens moving the ball around. He can't get that one to fall. Taking a look at Athens. We've got Yurtsevin, and it's Osman in at the 4 spot. Back to Hernan Gomez. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. And Gomez has got his first bucket of the night.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Took him no time at all on that one. And Athens leads by 1. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
They get it again. That one, no good. And here is Hernan Gomez. Still scoreless. There's Lucas. And yes, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
And now Athens on the break.
Old team foul. Cody, second personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Yurtsevin. Shot clock at 6. From the arc. A shot off that time.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Hernan Gomez in the corner. From deep three-point territory. Pass to Satoransky. Into the lane. And he makes that one. Satoransky's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Lucas passes to Hernan Gomez. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Hernan Gomez a screen. 1:33 left to play in the third. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Lucas passes to Hernan Gomez. From past the arc. Good on the three-point shot. 5 points in the game.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
There's the drive, and they pick up 2.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
That's tipped. To the paint for the tie, and he lays it up and in. And it's all knotted up.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
There's Lucas. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
First trip to the line for him here.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes both free throws.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Here's Abrinas. And yep, couple bounces and it falls. Abrinas has got his second basket of the night.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
At least in the second half they have been. The first half wasn't played anywhere near this intense.
Back to Brown. Launches it. He's off on that one. And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. They've got Anderson, and it's Abrinas in at the shooting guard position. Offensive rebound. There's Lucas. No good with the triple. Here's Abrinas.
Foul call. Number 26. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Laprovitola. Drills the three-pointer.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Poked away. Now, here's Vesely. Defense right on him. Anderson right side. Pass to Laprovitola. Here's Abrinas. Clock at 6. There's the pick. Now Anderson. And they'll turn it over. Should not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Athens trails by 3. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Fires the 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And Athens making a change here. Nunn's checked in. It's picked off. And that one is stuffed right through.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
How about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
Here's Abrinas. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Abrinas has gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field. And he drives in, and he gets it to go. And it's a 4-point Athens lead.
And what a turnaround from the first half. I mean, he's been incredible here in the second half.
Provitola passes to Fall. Bucket is good. Fall's got his first 2 points.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
Powered down as the whistle blows. A 3-point play chance.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. And that free throw good from Nunn. Here's Provitola. Takes the 3. Connects from 3-point range. Provitola's got 6 points in the quarter.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high-octane a game as you're going to find.
Shoots the 3. Rebound by Vesely. Vesely's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Abrinas, defended by Nunn. They set the pick. Dents the rim with a 2-handed slam.
Wow. Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
First personal foul, second team foul.
We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Petro. They get the rebound. Back to Nunn. Petro. Fall with the rebound. This possession gives them a chance to take the lead.
Yeah, they don't want to let this one slip away.
Pass to Provitola to take the lead. Trifecta!
That is world class.
We've seen that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Here's Nunn. Athens with another miss.
You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
Here's Provitola. Pass to Vesely. It's in!
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
They need this. We're going the other way. Here's Abrinas. 16 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Fires from way outside. It's hauled in by Athens. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got the sense that the fans gave them that.